Hi, this is Forrest Kelly, host and producer of the Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast. Before we start the show, I wanted to take a moment to tell you about a new app called Wisdom. What you can do on Wisdom is listen and talk with amazing people. You can connect with experts and top mentors. Coming up on the new year, you need a little extra motivation? Wisdom is the place to get it. And if you'd like to share and inspire others, you can do it on Wisdom. I'll be doing a live question and answer session on Wisdom. We'll be covering wine, travel, and podcasting in general. Download the Wisdom app today and join me on Wednesday, December 22nd at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the new app, Wisdom. Thank you. Now let's start the show. Welcome to the Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast. I'm your host, Forrest Kelly. From the seed to the glass, wine has a past. Our aim at the Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast is to look for adventure at wineries around the globe. After all, grape minds think alike. Let's start the adventure. Our featured winery is... So we finished our last episode with Angela from Prairie Berry Winery talking about their wine club, and it's one of the biggest wine clubs in the United States. How big is it?
So we have one of the largest wine clubs in the country. We have about 5,000 wine club members from across the United States. We ship our wines 4 times a year to our members, and then they enjoy other benefits such as events and discounts and shipping perks. And our wine club's called Gen 5, so it's a play on Generation 5, which, as I mentioned before, Sandy's the 5th generation winemaker. I've never seen anything like it. When our guests come in the summer and they try our wines, most often they live outside of the region. They want to continue that relationship with us in the Black Hills. PrairieBerry.com, and then you go to the wine club information and you can enroll right online. Or you can call any of our wine club concierges and they can walk you through the enrollment process. But it's pretty simple. You just tell us what kind of wine you want to get. We do a mix, so that would be dry and sweet wine, or you can choose all sweet. And then we include a beautiful newsletter that includes recipes and information about the wine and some fun stories and tidbits from the company.
I must say, I'm very impressed looking at the statistics of visitorship to Mount Rushmore and the visitors that you get at Prairie Berry Winery. They're very close, so pretty much everybody who goes to the park is also stopping by to see what you have to offer.
You're right. Right.
Yeah,
you can't have one. You can't have one without the other. Current marketing campaign for this summer is actually South Dakota, home of red ass rhubarb and Mount Rushmore. So we take the lead on our campaign this summer.
So your winery is just not about red ass rhubarb wine. It's not just fruit wines. You also have a very large variety.
Most people are eager and excited. They've seen our billboards, they've seen, our social media, and so they have an idea of what to expect. But I think lots of people are pleasantly surprised when they try, a wine made of rhubarb or a wine made of black currants. We have a pumpkin wine in the fall. So I think it's an eye-opening experience for some who maybe never experienced a fruit wine. We do also make grape wines, your traditional European-style Cabernets and things of that nature. So we have something for everybody. We are definitely proud of the fruit wines we make, and like to surprise people who maybe have a preconceived notion of what a fruit wine is like, based on either their family tradition or other wine experiences they might have had. Our Anapacia line is made kind of out of a nod to that heritage from Eastern Europe. So those are going to be more traditional style wines, your drier reds and whites, and some common grapes that you might recognize, such as Merlot, for example. But some other more Eastern European grapes that maybe people aren't always quite familiar with, like Blaufränkisch is a great dry red wine that we make for the Anapacia line, which is just a delight.
Okay, as we conclude part 3 of our adventure to Prairie Berry Winery in Hill City, South Dakota, let's get all your contact info.
Our website is prairieberry.com, and our phone number is 605-574-3898. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if you follow Prairie Berry.
Will somebody answer that phone?
It's time, boys and girls, for our listener voicemail.
Hi, this is Janet from Caballo, New Mexico. I am not much of a wine drinker, but some of my friends are, so what would be a good wine to start with?
Thank you for your question, Janet.
Surely you can't be serious.
I have no idea your taste preferences, but the experts suggest Pinot Grigio, Riesling Sauvignon Blanc, Syrah, and Pinot Noir. Don't be shy. Go ahead. Jump right in.
What are we waiting for?
And whatever your friends are drinking, they may not want to give up their glass,
I'm going to make them an offer he can't refuse.
but go ahead. Pry it out of their hands and sample what they have. Thank you for listening. I'm Forrest Kelly. This episode of the Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast was produced by iHism. If you like the show, please tell your friends and pets and subscribe. Until next time, pour the wine and ponder your next adventure.
Hi, before you go, we have exciting news.
The Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast has teamed with a breakthrough technology
and added a new feature on our website
that's bound to elevate your podcast experience.
Here is where we need your help. Trying to remember something from an episode?
Don't worry.
Search for it, and we will find it for you. Have you ever thought you could just ask questions and chat about the episodes as if you were talking to me?
Well, now you can. That's right. Our episodes are now interactive, and they're waiting to have a conversation with you.
Jump into a chat with our podcast, and let's get the conversation started. Try it out and tell us what you think.
Click on the banner at the top of the website, thebestwinepodcast.com, to try it.